Welcome to Play It by Tier, a series where we rank video games and movies onto an ever-growing ultimate tier list. In this episode, we'll be reviewing LEGO Worlds. I was definitely a LEGO fan for a while, buying all the new sets and crafting them into my own, and LEGO games have always been built on existing IP. Batman, Star Wars, LEGO Rock Band is a thing? So when Warner Brothers announced a LEGO game that was going back to the roots of complete freedom, I thought it was an amazing idea. But before I go any further, I'd like to say, I believe that LEGO Universe, the PC MMO from 2010, that was the first online game I paid a membership for so I can join the Sentinels faction, is peak LEGO creativity and freedom. No MMO has topped my experience since. Putting LEGO Worlds into my Nintendo Switch, I was basically expecting it to capture me, like LEGO Universe did, because it seems to me that it has the same basic ideas. But what I got was an open-world Minecraft knockoff game that I could build anything with LEGO bricks. At the beginning of the game, you get 8 different tools to build the world how you want. Landscape, inventory, customize, paint, copy, discovery, build, and items. All of these tools give you a different experience in building what you want. The goal of the game is to help different NPCs gather gold bricks, and these gold bricks can power your rocket to gain access to the different worlds and therefore different blocks to build with. These quests can get quite repetitive very, very fast, so it can get quite boring. Playing a console makes placing blocks using the tools provided one by one impossible. The camera is stiff, and the game can drop frames, at least on Nintendo Switch, pretty fast when loading into areas. The tools take hours of muscle memory to fluidly switch between them and build giant structures that you would want to. Collecting blocks is also not that easy either, due to the sheer amount of different pieces LEGO contains. In each world, you're never really pushed to interact with the NPCs. They're just mindless drones with no personality. Adding on to that, there's no story at all, other than find all the golden bricks and become the master builder. Kind of just straight out of the movie. I am placing LEGO Worlds into the D tier. It honestly feels like more of a developer tool to create LEGO games or sets than a full-fledged AAA game. It would be nice if it connects to a server and you could interact with players to create huge builds, but most of the multiplayer that you could get is a split-screen 2-player game that is honestly unplayable on the Nintendo Switch. Alas, this is a regretful purchase.